Hi there and welcome to my channel. I'm Liz and today I have a fun video. I am going to be sharing with you the do's and don'ts of wearing a maxi / midi skirt, a style that I have been loving. So I only got into it 2 years ago. It's a item that I love wearing all the time. So I've come across a lot of things that do and don't work, and I wanted to share those with you in case it helps you. I wanted to go over probably 5 of the most frequent questions that I have been asked. And question number 1 is, can anyone wear a maxi skirt? And I say yes. So you definitely have to find the length that is good for you. And you may find a midi length works a little bit better, but I kind of pair these all together. So what we're gonna be talking about today is a longer denim skirt as opposed to a short one, which is a completely different look and styling way. Question 2, can I wear it in the cooler months? Absolutely. A maxi skirt is a great item to wear in the winter months with some taller boots, with a chunky sweater. You can definitely layer it up. And oftentimes what I'll do in the cooler months is opt for my skirt that doesn't have slits because it almost acts like a wind wall, keeping the cool air and wind out. Another question, can I wear a denim skirt in the summer? Because it is a thicker, heavier material. And what I would say is yes. So this is maybe when you would want to have a lighter weight denim or a skirt with a slit or maybe 2 slits on it. And that gives you a little cooler feeling. And then of course, pairing it with a more summer appropriate top is the way to go. Another question that I have heard is, the denim skirt is too frumpy or too conservative or too covering. And I would say it depends on your overall outfit. I do not agree with that. So of course, if you are wearing a full skirt with no slits in it, then you can have a bit of a sexier top or a really pretty heel or something like that. So if you cover everywhere, then it is gonna look a little more conservative, or it can look frumpy if everything's just oversized. So I think balancing and styling it, each different kind of style of skirt is definitely important to get the overall look that you're going for. And the last question I wanted to answer real quick is it just a casual wear item or can it be dressed up as well? And I would say it depends on the skirt again and the other items that you pair with it and how you style and accessorize it. So you definitely can casual down a denim skirt and wear it with, you know, flip-flops, sandals, sneakers, and you can certainly dress it up with a beautiful belt, some beautiful heels, some beautiful slides, and a lovely purse, and have it dinner time ready. All right, my first don't is gonna be, don't go for something distressed or embellished. These items are really on the trendier side, and unless you have a lot of long denim skirts in your collection, you're not gonna be able to wear them that much. So I would say opt for something more classic. If you want to be a little edgy, you could do maybe a frayed hem or maybe a little bit out of the box wash. But for, I would say, your first at least 1, 2, or even 3, I would go for a classic wash. And where you're gonna wanna have the variation is maybe in the lengths, maybe in the cut, if it's more fitted, if it's more A-line, and then classic washes. So you may want a light wash, a dark wash, and maybe a black one, I would say, are 3 classic staples that you can style many ways. It's just gonna make using it more often a lot easier. All right, and outfit formula number 1 is going to be the skirt of your choice, a button down of your choice, and some flats of your choice. So I have gotten into flats more as I've been getting older, and they make so many great stylish ones these days. So I decided to style a different button down and a different flat for you here today. And as you can see, I think that these are outfits that you can wear several places. Some are a little more casual vibe, and you can also dress it up as well. Okay, now some of us may have had to learn this the hard way, but do not go for too tight of a skirt because you will find you can't walk, you can't get out of the car. So although it looks good while you're standing there, it needs to be functional as well. So I usually size up. So all of my skirts I probably bought 2 years, I think most of them 2 years ago. I think I got some last year, but I usually size up. This year I have put on a couple pounds, so they are a little tighter on me right now, but that gives you a little more room. Another thing to pay attention to is the slit. So I prefer a front slit because I just think it adds more interest in the front instead of just being a block of denim. But you definitely want a slit either in the front, the back, or the side so that you can actually walk, so you can get in and out of a car. I will say when you do have a front slit, you want to pay attention that it's not too high, and you do have to be careful when you're sitting down because it creates a bit of a tunnel look. So just be mindful of that. These are all things that I have learned when wearing a denim maxi skirt. And for this style formula, any skirt, a cami, and some heels, I think really elevates the skirt, makes it a little more dressy. And you can go for espadrilles, you can go for wedges, you can go for heels, closed toe heel, strappy heel, sky's the limit. So play around with that formula and you can make some really great outfits. Don't number 3 is don't go overall baggy. So you definitely, in a denim skirt, a long skirt, you definitely need to show some waist definition in some way. So it doesn't matter your size, but you kind of have to break up from being a rectangle. So you are gonna wanna front tuck, side tuck, or add a belt, or add a third layer that's gonna kind of look like it's nipping you in. You can go for a crop top open. So there's a lot of things you can do, but you have to show some variation because it is a lot of material on the bottom third of you, and not showing that definition is really gonna make it look frumpy and not stylish. Outfit formula for this one is gonna be the skirt of your choice, a casual t-shirt, and a casual shoe. So the casual t-shirt can be any casual tee that you like. I prefer a white v-neck. I like that crisp, classic look, but you could certainly do a logo t-shirt or a crew neck t-shirt or a t-shirt that you like. I just tend to go for a v-neck. I like the look. I think that the v-neck is a little slimming, which I appreciate. And then a casual shoe. So this could be sneakers, which are super comfortable to walk in, maybe some slides if it's a warmer day, or even some cowboy boots. So if you have your boots left over from your coastal cowgirl days, try pairing it with your denim skirt. So I think that the casual shoe does work better with a long front, long denim skirt as opposed to one that is shorter with a slit, because these are a more casual shoe. You really don't need to show the whole thing. So I think just having them peeping out a bit is the way to go. And don't number 4 is don't be afraid to layer. So you could almost get away with any kind of layer. I would say the only thing you're not gonna wanna do is don't go with anything too bulky. So nothing super oversized. You're definitely gonna wanna wear something a little more fitted, a little more streamlined. Do consider a light cardigan, a blazer, a leather jacket, or even a lightweight duster. So a great style formula for layering, one that is my go-to, is the skirt, a leather jacket, and leather boots. And I think that this kind of gives a elevated, it's certainly not casual, but a, still classy, a bit edgy of a look with a classic. So the skirt, there's nothing outlandish about it. It is still a classic, but you can kind of edge it up with the leather and the other textures that you're adding on your third layer. Don't number 5 is don't neglect your shoe choice. I think you can almost wear any shoe, but it matters on the skirt that you're wearing, where the slit is placed, and what you're wearing on top. So you do want to consider the lines. And I would say that's true of anything you're styling. That is the downfall in all styling, is people want to wear certain things, and you can wear anything, but I think if you just think keeping the lines long, and it's very possible to do either with textures, with weight, with colors. I would say take a step back, look at yourself in the mirror. If it isn't working, you can kind of feel it. If you really don't know, set up your phone and take some photos or video of yourself, because I really think getting a different perspective sometimes really helps you to know if that is really working together or not. And if you're enjoying this content, please give it a like so that YouTube will press it out to more ladies that it may potentially help, and consider subscribing. I would love to have you back. I hope that this video was informative and fun. If you have any tips, do's, don'ts, what you do like or don't like about long denim skirts, leave that in the comments below. I love to hear from you. I wanted to thank you so much for dropping in and spending some of your time with me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you have a really great day, and I hope to see you in the next one.